Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's MDfashionco Collectibles here, and today we're going to be talking about my review of Prey, the new Predator film. From a die-hard Aliens and Predator fan. Goodness me, I'm more of an Aliens fan than I am a Predator fan, but I just watched Prey because the hype was real. I just watched it. What did I think? There's only one way to find out, and that way is to watch this video. But first... He had a dream to play Aliens Fireteam. He collects themes. He's got high self-esteem. He's credible. He's unforgettable. He's commendable. He's MDfashionco Collectibles. Okay? Gentlemen, it's lit right now, ladies and gentlemen. We are talking about Prey, the new Predator film. I just watched it, and long story short, it's great. The main thing that I loved about it is that they knew that whoever was making this film knew that what the people wanted, right? And I wish we could get that with Aliens, right? Because when it comes to Aliens, what do the people want? Obviously, they want the Colonial Marines, and they want the Colonial Marines doing badass war stuff against the aliens. That's what we want. And in Predator, what do we want? We just want to see the Predator F up some boys pretty freaking crazy. That's what we want. And I just loved how the action was amazing in Predator. I mean, in Prey. Is it the best film since the Predator film since the first one? I have to say yes. And God bless that we have a Predator film that is that freaking good. God bless that. Ladies and gentlemen, I love the design of the Predator. I know a lot of boys is Predator fetishists, right? These boys fetishize the Predator, and they just love how all the weapons and everything. But the fact that they picked such the design of that Predator is just so perfect, because the mask itself looks like it belongs in that time period. It's kind of thematically a perfect enemy for the people. And also, just a slight aside, I'll keep talking about Prey. So all the ladies, saw some backlash saying, this girl can't beat the Predator, this girl can't beat the Predator. Well, y'all just straight up tripping. That's just complete BS of a criticism, saying that because she's a girl, the film is worse, right? It's just like, it don't make no sense, because the gender has no. Well, she was clever, right? But her cleverness is what allowed her to beat the Predator. And I don't know. That the gender thing is just it's not even a criticism. So, because they're characters. I also like the device of how they were telling her that she couldn't, and then that was the only real character growth. But honestly, they didn't spend that much time on it. Even between the time her brother died, the time between her brother dying and the final Predator showdown was such a small amount of time. They just cut it all out. And I'm so glad they did, because I'm sure in the editing or in the script there was a longer time there. But then they were self-aware enough to know that we don't actually care about her grieving over her brother. We just want to see the Predator, want to see her fight the Predator, or the Predator fight people. That's literally it. My favorite scene would have to go to when they're tied to the tree, and then all the French people were like ambushing the Predator, and the Predator just completely shows all his weapons and stuff and kills him, especially with that shield. Damn, that Predator looks cool. I can't think of any other Predator that looks cooler than that Predator. That was just... what a dope movie. Let me know in the comments, boys, what y'all boys think of Prey, the new Predator film. I loved it. I really loved it. A great time. And let's get a Colonial Marines film. Let's get a Colonial Marines film that's done in that modern way. Colonial Marines versus Predator. And I know they're going to do it, right? Colonial Marines versus Predator versus Aliens. So a new AVP movie. Oh my goodness, that would be incredible. Oh my goodness. But now that Disney owns the rights to all this stuff, They definitely will. And that's going to be very exciting. I'm excited for that. So also, very exciting news. My Nerf pulse rifle is coming in the mail. It's literally coming. So everybody, you watch out for that video, boys. Y'all better watch out for that video coming very soon about the Nerf pulse rifle, ladies and gentlemen. So Prey, great movie, well shot, great action, and no one can complain with the Predator just going in on boys. No one can complain with that. Like, it's the same with Colonial Marines. If you just have a film with Colonial Marines just going in, right, like the Fireteam they are, nobody gonna complain about that. That we all gonna love it. Ladies and gentlemen, go watch Prey if you haven't. If you're an Aliens or Alien and Predator fan, there's no way that you shouldn't watch Prey. Prey is just amazing. So let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Next time I see y'all, boys, we're going to be talking about the Nerf pulse rifle. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be out. Join the Steam group, Discord group below. Watch Normal Woman by MDfashionco, the most popping. And I'm gonna see y'all boys later. MDfashionco.collectibles. Ladies and gentlemen, next time I see you, I will have my Nerf pulse rifle. I'm not just going to go wait literally outside the door for the postman to come. That's not what I'm going to do. So don't even think that I'm going to do that, because I am not going to wait outside the front door for the postman to come. That is not what I'm going to do. I'm not waiting outside the front door for the postman to come. So don't think about that. Don't even suggest that in the comments that I'm waiting outside the front door for the postman to come to bring the Nerf pulse rifle. Okay? That's just, who do you think I am? Some kind of man-child waiting for a Nerf gun? Don't be silly. I'm gonna see y'all boys later. MDfashionco.collectibles. Remember, don't comment and say that I'm waiting outside the front door for the Nerf pulse rifle. Okay? Do not comment that. I'm gonna see y'all boys later. MDfashionco.collectibles, and I'm gonna be out. Catch you.
Hope of Greenwich Village, a film that the critics really enjoyed, noting the superb acting. And Mickey Rourke was one of the actors doing that superb acting. Yet again, Mickey had made a film that the critics loved, but wasn't exactly a hit at the box office. But yeah, people really like this one, check it out. Then Mickey Rourke would re-team with the legendary director of Heaven's Gate to make The Year of the Dragon in 1985. And a Hell's Angel person was hired to be Mickey Rourke's trainer for this film, who immediately got him into shape. The film would only make $16 million and kinda got mixed reviews. But this is one of Quentin Tarantino's favorite movies. If that means anything to you, sometimes that means something to people. Mickey Rourke would return to the world of the Sexy Time movie with 9.5 Weeks in 1986, a film that the critics...
I want to shout out all the Patreons who is supporting MDfashionco. All y'all turn up. Let's get it. Shout out to Dagenham Dave. He is not a slave.
All y'all turn up right now.
If you join the Patreon for $2.50 a month, you get a shout out on the videos and get to go to the Discord channel with the pros. Boys can't comment in or can't chat in unless they part of the Patreon thing. So look down below for the link and tell me what you think, boy.